Hello, I'm old Mr. Kent. I'm 82 years old on my morning E-Trike ride, and I'll give an introduction to what's coming up. Uh, about a week ago or a little more, my grandson got a brand new dirt bike, and so he and his dad went out uh, a day after he got it or so, and they rode over to a construction zone, and he and his dad had a great time on their dirt bikes. Next day, his dad was busy working, and so he came to me, asked me if I could just go with him to that same area, and then he could do his dirt biking, and I would get a video of it for him and stuff like that. And so, that's what we did. But in the process, I kind of mistreated my E-Trike, and so that's what this video is about. But I'm going to have to jump home and sit down at my computer table to finish putting things together, and then we'll come back to the trike ride. Well, the day that he went out with his dad, it was in the afternoon, and they had already closed up the construction site. But this is the next morning, and by the way, it was totally overcast, and the camera automatically tries to bring out all the color it can. But on that day, when you look at the ground, everything was gray. So that kind of interfered with things. Besides my poor vision, I couldn't see much of anything except a flat gray outline, or just a flat gray broad space in front of me. So anyway, I'm going in pedal assist 5 as fast as I can, trying to follow my grandson, and I'm keeping up. Well, he's going pretty slow for me, but I'm keeping up with him. And by the way, yesterday it was all nice and sunshiny. Today, on this particular day, we had rain off and on, and just cloudy skies. And like I say, it was dark. It wasn't bright like this. Everything was gray, and I could not see. I just kept him in sight, and everything between me and him was just gray. So the camera kind of gives you too much color from what it really was. So anyway, this is a view of me following my grandson and hitting the bumps. And by the way, remember, this camera has stabilization, and so what you see there is not as much as what there really was. And so my body was just like, if you watch my T-shirt and all that kind of stuff, I was just being jarred all over the place, left and right and up and down, and I couldn't see the bumps coming, although it shows you there in the corner that I wasn't going really fast, but trying to keep up with him going 13.5 miles an hour, I was jarred a lot. But it didn't matter. I just kept looking at him. Like I said, this was not the color of everything. Everything was gray. And so, excuse me. So anyway, that's why I think maybe that trip right there was not good for my trike, especially for the differential. So here we are getting up to the construction site, and remember, it was gray. It wasn't brown. Everything was gray. So we're getting up there, and he's going to pull in here, and then he'll look around. He'll see all the construction guys and everything going, and he finally decides that it would be better to do it at another time, but he's not there yet. So he stops up here and he looks at everything that's going on. And by the way, it was real windy that day. And so that also, that was okay. We didn't mind the wind, but it was a stormy type of a day. Like I said, it rained off and on. So we decided that we'd just go on home. So the next day, I came back, or I went for my morning ride. If you listen close, I had a new clicking sound, and it wasn't in the axle, it was coming from the differential. So I did some research on my differential, and there's two kinds. This is one that you might find in a trike, and then this is the one I think I have in my trike, because it's the same shape. And you'll notice all the little gears inside of that, very small gears, and they transfer all the power from the motor to the wheels, and as small as they are and going around. Now the the size, the length of that is 1.7 or 1.1 inch, 1.8 or 1 inch, 1 and 7/8 inches. There I go. And then lengthwise, it's 2 3/8. So it's just a small container that has all those little gears in it. And I mean, they're very small and they transfer all that power, and it would be fairly easy to damage them. In fact, you could probably hold them all in your hand. That's how small they are. So anyway, that's probably somewhere in there. One of those gears was damaged a little bit, and it's not. It just comes and goes. Depends if I go around the corner or not. Then it shows up, and other times it shows up. So that's the story of my differential. So we decided to head on home. As you can see, it started raining, and he's back there. He killed his engine at that corner. And remember, it's a new bike. He's only had it about 3 days. And so I headed on, and he said, go ahead and go. So I came into the driveway, and he was over there still getting it started. And he finally got it started. And so if you notice my gloves, they're starting to get soaking wet. I'm starting to get soaking wet. And so the ride ended that way. So anyway, that was our ride to the construction site, and that's how it went. Okay, I hope that helped explain it. I don't blame electric trikes at all for the sound that's coming out of the back of my trike. It's still working fine, and so I'm happy. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching my video, and God bless.